Okay, welcome everyone to another Monday night at the Beat. This is our last Monday in March. We'll be back for 3 Mondays in April. I don't think the first one, but anyway. So tonight we have a very special class. Before that, a shout out to our Cristina and my tango godparents, Ron and Judith. So not very, between you.
What can I say? It's an honor.
All right. Those are who they are. So we've known them for many years. They've been dancing tango for as long as us, or even longer.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. So today, what was the focus of today's class? If you had to describe it in 1 or 2 words?
Boleos?
Some kind of boleos. So what?
Functional
volcada, maybe. It's not quite a volcada.
linear boleo.
Linear boleo.
Yeah.
What else? I heard something else in here.
Back crosses.
Repeated back crosses. Yeah, from some kind of linear energy. So all these things, I suppose, are good. The prelude was what? What did we do before chapter 1?
Back hook.
We try to lead our partner to hook behind. Okay,
Subtly.
Subtly, right. We brought this back in chapter 3. But we went away from that. How did we go away? In chapter 1, what did we work on?
Linear deceleration.
Linear boleo.
Right. Actually, and we did it this way often. So this is something that's not done very often in the milongas because it can be dangerous, rightfully so, but it's a very good thing to practice. And sometimes do if you have the space.
So followers, what does this movement feel like to us when they lead us to do this? What does it feel? Yes, we need to have a little bit of elasticity, but what is it primarily? It's a what?
Sudden deceleration.
Yeah, it's either a sudden stop or he decelerates suddenly. Yeah? And yes, we need elasticity in our embrace. What is the other shape that we can create followers, especially if we don't trust our leader or we don't feel safe? What can we do? Yes. Either way, whether it's high or low, what am I doing with my standing leg? Soft knee. Yeah, and I'm allowing the weight to go from the front to the back. Yeah?
So leaders, if you want this to go down, to try to lead it down, what do?
Go down.
We can go a little down ourselves and try to ground it. But in the end, this is whose responsibility? Who's creating the shape?
The follower.
Right. So there's no sense of a free leg. They're in control of their body and their leg all the time. So even if we lead up and they go down, or we lead down and they go up, we can't control that. So just always assume you need how much space? Twice as much space as you think you need.
More than you think.
More than you think, right. Now, again, this isn't very social if it's crowded, but there are many applications for this beyond communication, learning how to use the axis, hanging back to create some elasticity, functional use of what? Colgadas. Good.
Okay.
And chapter 2 was what?
Marina, what position?
Promenade.
Promenade. And we're talking what now? What kind of forward ones? So when I kick forward, how are my toes, followers?
Pointed.
They're pointed. And how is my standing leg? Soft.
And then what was the resolution for chapter 2?
Cross.
Crosses.
Front.
Crossing, yeah. You can do wraps too, but later, yeah. So right now, just crossing in front. So what kind of energy do we have to give our partners besides this linear deceleration? What do we do?
Move away from them.
Depends on which way we want them to cross, right? Either, yeah, one way or the other, we're shifting our axis. A little bit of a hook.
Stir the pot.
Very, very little. But it's not just with the hands, right?
Like you're
What is it
about
doing?
to stir it.
We're leading this kind of curving, hooking energy with what? This little J shape with what?
Your spine.
Their whole body, yeah. Where does it start?
Ankles.
The feet connecting to the floor, pushing into the floor, yeah, and not turning the body like this. Very, very important. Or else, if you turn your spine like this, what does the follower do?
What she's going to pivot.
Ocho Factory wakes up, and you're going somewhere else. So it can be very dangerous if you're not careful.
Followers, how are we crossing in front?
With an articulated foot.
Yeah, so we keep our forward knee bent, and we land the front two corners first. You can have your heel up and then slowly bring it down. Yeah, so you can control that landing.
So eventually we went into chapter 3, which was what again? Reviewing
Back
The
hooks.
back hook.
the back hook behind, yes. And what was the social way to do it?
Hard side.
Yeah, cross system, right, and then a little displacement. My foot gets in the way, and I've kind of set myself up for this little J or vertical angle that we're going to take back. It is important that I do what with my axis? Do I go all the way back to my heels like this?
No, because she's gonna fall too far forward.
I need to make her maintain her angle of attack, her axis, whatever forward intention she has. It's not a volcada. It could be, but it's not. And that also gives her space. Okay. Again, I take a breath, I hold it for a moment, compressing my embrace, and then I try to release it as soon as possible.
So for those of you who came in late,
I'm gonna.
Vanessa will be out. Right.
Formando